Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Making Sense of Your Market. Not my market, not anyone else's market. This is all about you. I prepare this content for you every single week with the hopes and the intention that you will come out the other side of our relationship, the debt that I put you in, the mortgage that I put you in a better financial position. From the texts, from the emails that I get, it's accomplishing exactly that. So thank you. Give me some feedback on these videos too. If you watch this and you're getting some great tips out of it, or if you want to know more about this information, reach out to me. But I love hearing from you guys, and it inspires me to take time out of my weekend every weekend to continue bringing this great content. Today is Saturday. It's September 11th, 2021. That's why I'm wearing the Yankees gear. Go Yankees, and go USA in honor of what happened in New York City 20 years ago today. Got a great episode for you today. We're going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about where mortgage rates are at. We're going to talk about weeks 20 and 21 from our 7 Habits of Highly Effective People 52-week series. Blessed to relearn this information and share it with you. I highly encourage you to go to Amazon and buy this and read this and learn this after I get done teaching it. But we are this week in weeks 20 and 21. I'm gonna combine 2 weeks this weekend, and I can't wait to share that with you. And then the last thing we're gonna talk about is a money tip. So let's talk about mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are down a little week over week. We're still 2.75 to 3% depending on your credit score, down payment, points you want to pay, and type of property. 15-year fixed rates, listen to this, 1.99 to 2.2. Still an incredible time. If you own a home and you have a mortgage, reach out to me. I'd love to get you information on maybe repositioning how you spend your money relative to your housing payment every single month, so that, again, you can come out the other side of this mortgage debt in a better financial position. And a brief mortgage planning meeting with me, a mortgage review, might open up some options for you. So I encourage you to reach out to me. I'd be honored and happy to have a conversation with you around that. Great time, first-time home buyers. We're starting to see the market ease up just a little, meaning less competition on offers. We're starting to see a little bit more inventory. So don't be discouraged. I know this last year was tough. With rates as low as they are, it's a huge opportunity for you, okay? So let's jump into that 52-week series, weeks 20 and 21. Now, 3 weeks ago, we talked about it, how to use your time well. And it had to do with time management and the fact that it's impossible to manage your time. However, you can make decisions that help you make better use of your time. So what we wanted to talk about this week, there are 4 quadrants when it comes to making decisions relative to what you do with your time. There's 4 quadrants. This week is all about quadrant 2, living in quadrant 2. And I want to explain what quadrant 2 is because it's one of the most important quadrants. Quadrant 2 is basically proactive work, stuff that has to do with being proactive at work or with work, important goals, creative thinking, planning and preparing, building relationships, and renewal of your spirit or recreation. Now, planning quadrant 2 is really big. And the quote that Dr. Stephen R. Covey uses to summarize living in quadrant 2 is, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. I've told this to athletes before. I teach this to my kids. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. That's focus. So what I want to encourage you to do, and this ties right into week 21, find some time this weekend, before we go into next week. And this is how you put these challenges or these lessons to the test. Challenge yourself to find 1 or 2 important things that you can do this coming week. And I'm going to read this to you. Effective people plan every week, taking time alone before the week begins. Your goals, your roles, and quadrant 2 activities are your big rocks. Schedule them first, and the gravel of less important tasks can fit around them. So important. It's so important that if you're in business or if you're a busy person, that you make more efficient use of your time. 2 incredible tips on how to do that. I want to wrap up with my money tip. This is what I'm teaching my kids right now. My daughter and her boyfriend, we were talking about this the other night, and I teach a lot of youngsters this same concept. It's very, very, very simple. I wish I would have learned it sooner. And I'm a keynote speaker at one of the top mortgage conferences in America in the coming week, and my talk is centered around becoming a financial literacy advisor. And this concept has a lot to do with being financially literate, and it's simple. It basically states that do not buy things that don't pay you. Do not buy things that don't pay you. Real estate can pay you. Investing in yourself can pay you. Investing in the stock market can pay you. And so what I'm trying to teach my kids right now and youngsters that I have the opportunity to influence is don't invest in things, don't purchase things that do not pay you or pay you a return. I hope this information was valuable. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I look forward to coming back next week and giving you more information. In the meantime, go Yankees and go USA. Bye for now.